Revenge trading is the silent killer that has crushed thousands of traders' dreams of ever becoming profitable. And the worst part is, it could have all been prevented if they just had the awareness to stop it in the first place. In fact, you might be doing it right now without realizing it, which is probably why you clicked on this video. I'm gonna highlight the 3 symptoms of a chronic revenge trader, help you fix it if you fall into this category. If you have even the slightest suspicion that you might be revenge trading, you're gonna wanna watch this. Sign number 1. Using trading to deal with events in your personal life. A lot of the times, traders will use the market as a coping mechanism if something isn't going right in their life. I know I used to have a problem when I would be so focused on the markets, I would still be in school at the time, and I would get, a bad grade on an exam, and I would end up jumping to the charts and end up being already in a bad mental state, and I was just more prone to making bad trades and taking more revenge trades. Maybe your girlfriend broke up with you, maybe you're having family problems, and you end up going to the markets because you want to hit a winning trade to fill you back up. You get a high with the thought of getting even on whatever your problems are. This one's really hard to spot, and a lot of the times it's just because you don't have other people to go to about these things. Hobbies help with this, about not focusing on the market 24/7. Doing other things outside of the market is super important, because when every single thing and decision that you make in the market is affecting your outside life as well, it's not healthy, and it can't be the other way around as well. When one thing wrong goes bad in your life, your trading goes wrong. When one thing in your trading goes wrong, everything else in your life goes wrong. It has to have a healthy balance, and it has to be 2 different things. Don't bring your outside feelings into the market. You have to treat trading like a business. It's not just a hobby. It's not like you're hopping on to play Fortnite with your friends. It is a business, and you are trying to make money. You cannot be trading when you are not in the right headspace. The market is not your therapist. Some tips I have for overcoming this is, number 1, being able to recognize these points in time. We're all human, we all have emotions, but you have to get to a level of maturity emotionally when you're able to make a decision based off of your feelings. Recognize your feelings, recognize saying, hey, I might not be in the right headspace to trade right now, and make the decision to step away. Because most of you can recognize it, you just don't have the actual discipline to make the decision and not trade, because you think that making a winning trade is going to make you feel better, when in reality, most of the time you're gonna make irrational decisions, and it's only gonna make things worse. Number 2, getting frustrated after taking a trade off too early and trying to then get back into that position. I'm sure you know the feeling of just taking profits just because you're in the green, and then continue to watch the chart go in your favor, showing you made the right decision, and then you start calculating all the money you would have made if you ended up holding. It's still going up, so you panic and you start looking to buy in before it's too late. You end up buying at the literal top of the move, and then you give back all of your profits that you had on the day because you got greedy. I've seen this cripple so many traders. They don't know when to let the market just do its thing. So many traders are constantly focused on nonstop opportunity. If they think they can squeeze out just a little bit, but they're not worried about the extra risk that they're gonna put on the table, they're still gonna enter a trade. And this is bad habits that you do not wanna build early on. You want to be focused on when to take a trade, and if the opportunity is not given, let the market do its thing. Another thing I love to say as well is, stop giving a fuck what the market is doing if your edge is not present. So many of you guys are so focused on making money right now, even if your strategy isn't present in the market. Let's say the market opens, we pump 100 points, and you end up looking at it saying, okay, how could I have taken a trade here? When in reality, 90% of the time, there was no trade to take. But just because the market moved 100 points, you're thinking about how all the money you could have made from that move, when in reality, there was no setup to begin with, and it's because you're money focused and not process focused. Number 3 is antsy and trigger finger happy to take a trade on Mondays. Usually this will happen over the weekend. Let's say you've had a losing week before, you've taken some time to really think about it, reflect on your mistakes, and you want to shake that feeling off of being a loser by hitting a couple winners in the market. So you rush into Monday anticipating trades instead of actually waiting for the reaction of what the market is showing you. You start forcing trades that aren't there, and next thing you know, you're starting your week in the deep red. One of my biggest recommendations to do to overcome this is always either, number 1, lower your size on Mondays, wait at least 30 minutes after the open on Mondays to get out the nerves, let the market do its thing, let it settle. Because right when market opens on Monday, so many people are so eager to immediately jump in because they haven't been trading for the last 2 days on the weekend. So take your time, be patient, do not force things on Monday, wait for it to be dumb clear. And if the setup doesn't present itself, don't take a trade. If you feel like your mindset is the last missing piece in your trading, I might be able to help you. If you click the link in the description, it'll take you to a page with more details about my mentorship where you can work with me one-on-one, iron out your trading psychology. This is what helped Nathan have his best trading week in the last 9 months and help him actually gain control over his emotions in the market. So if you want to do the same, you already know what to do. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.